In this special video, you will discover why choosing certain foods might be affecting your aging process more than you imagine, and how making simple adjustments to your diet can transform your vitality. You'll be surprised by the last food on the list. But before we begin, I want you to pay close attention to this story, as it will be crucial for understanding the great lesson of this video. High atop a rugged mountain lived an old man known for his exceptional vitality. At 103 years old, he walked with the agility of a young man, and his mind was as sharp as that of a scholar. People in the valley marveled at his energy and wisdom, wondering what his secret might be. If you find this video helpful, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any exciting content. One day, a curious young man decided to undertake the arduous journey to the mountain's summit. After days of trekking through winding paths and scaling steep rocks, he finally reached the modest cabin of the old man. The wise elder, with a warm smile, invited him inside. "You've traveled far, young man," said the elder in a serene voice. "You must be hungry. How about sharing the meal I'm preparing?" The intrigued young man eagerly nodded, unaware that he was about to discover a culinary treasure that would change his life forever. Before we begin, if you find value in these videos, please subscribe and click the bell icon to stay updated. The wise old man smiled mysteriously as he pulled a handful of small blue spheres from his pocket. "Do you know why I'm 103 years old and have the memory of a 20-year-old? He asked. The answer was literally in the palm of his hand, about to revolutionize how you think about longevity. "These little blue treasures," continued the elder, holding up the blueberries, "are much more than just fruit. They are the key to keeping your brain young and agile." The young disciple stared in awe, unable to believe something so small could hold such power. Have you ever thought that the fountain of youth might be hidden in your refrigerator? Get ready, because these tiny fruits are scientifically backed as true warriors against aging. Blueberries are a powerhouse of antioxidants, those microscopic superheroes that fight oxidative stress in our bodies. Imagine these antioxidants as an army of little shields protecting your cells from aging. It's like having your own internal security team on duty 24/7. But wait, there's more, the old man added enthusiastically. A recent study showed that regular consumption of blueberries is linked to better cognitive function in older adults. It's as if these little fruits were personal trainers for your brain, keeping it fit and sharp. With a glint of amusement in his eyes, the elder shared an anecdote. "When I was young, I thought the only way to keep my mind sharp was by solving puzzles all day. Imagine my surprise when I discovered the answer was in my breakfast. Ever since I started eating blueberries regularly, my memory has improved so much that I even remember the bad jokes my grandfather used to tell. I'm not sure if that's a blessing or a curse," he added with a mischievous smile. The young disciple couldn't help but laugh, realizing that wisdom and humor often go hand in hand. "So you're saying these blueberries are like a time machine for the brain?" he asked curiously. "Exactly," replied the old man. "It's like giving your brain a one-way ticket to the past, but without the side effects of traveling 88 miles per hour in a DeLorean." So, dear friends, the next time you see a blueberry, remember, it's not just a fruit. It's a passport to a younger, more agile mind. Who would have thought the fountain of youth could be so delicious? The wise elder leaned forward with a sly smile, as if about to reveal the universe's best-kept secret. Have you ever wondered why some elders seem to have the vitality of a 20-year-old? He asked with a twinkle in his eye. The answer might be hiding in the greenest corner of your kitchen. Let's build a community of kindness by subscribing to Stoicism for Success right now and sharing it with those you wish to see live with kindness and strength like us. Let's spread these positive values together. The young disciple, intrigued by this statement, moved closer, eager to uncover the mystery. The old man continued, "You see, leafy green vegetables are like little shields against the passage of time. They're rich in vitamins A, C, and K, essential for maintaining good eye health, a strong immune system, and resilient bones. But that's not all," the elder added with excitement. "The folates in these greens are like your body's architects, necessary for producing new and healthy cells. It's like having a construction crew working tirelessly to keep your body in optimal condition." Folate power. Though intrigued, the young man couldn't help but grimace at the thought of eating more vegetables. Noticing his reaction, the old man let out a hearty laugh. "Ah, I see you're not fond of vegetables," he said. "Let me tell you something funny. When I was young, I thought spinach would give me superpowers like Popeye. Turns out, I was right, except my superpowers are longevity and vitality." This anecdote made the young man relax and smile. The elder paused, allowing his words to sink in, then continued in a more serious tone. A recent study published in the Journal of Nutrition showed that people who regularly consume leafy greens have a significantly lower risk of developing age-related chronic diseases. It's as if each bite of these greens were a small elixir of youth. "But," he added with a mischievous smile, "it's not just about eating vegetables reluctantly. It's about enjoying the process, appreciating the flavors and textures that nature offers us." Enjoying vegetables. Did you know there are over 100 varieties of leafy greens worldwide? It's like having an endless buffet of options to maintain your youth. The young man, now completely captivated, asked, "How can I incorporate more of these greens into my diet?" The elder smiled, pleased by his disciple's interest. "Ah, that's the right question. Start by adding a handful of spinach to your morning smoothie. Try different salads with kale, arugula, or romaine lettuce. Experiment with sautéed Swiss chard or broccoli. The key is variety and finding ways you enjoy. Remember," concluded the elder, "taking care of your body isn't just about longevity, it's about the quality of life. As the Roman philosopher Seneca said, life is long if you know how to use it, and one of the best ways to use it is to nourish your body with the right foods." The old man from the mountains smiled, seeing the look of wonder on the young disciple's face. "Ah, I see you've noticed my plate of salmon," he said with a wink. "This isn't just any fish, you know. It's a natural fighter, both in the water and in our bodies." Salmon, that brave swimmer who dares to go against the current, holds a treasure of youth in its silvery scales. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids, this fish is like an elixir of life for our cells, the old man explained. These omega-3s, he continued, act like tiny shields, protecting our brain and heart from the effects of time. But salmon isn't alone on this mission. Other fatty fish like sardines, tuna, and mackerel also join this crusade against aging. Aquatic army. It's as if nature has created an aquatic army to defend our health. Did you know that the famous philosopher Hippocrates spoke about the benefits of fish over 2,000 years ago? He said, "Let food be thy medicine," and he couldn't have been more right. A recent study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that people who regularly consume fatty fish have a 15% lower risk of developing heart disease. It's as if every bite of salmon were a small shield for our hearts. Brain booster. But it's not just good for the heart, the elder continued. DHA, one of the omega-3 fatty acids found in salmon, is crucial for keeping our brains sharp. It's like giving your brain a mini workout every time you eat salmon. The young apprentice listened attentively, fascinated by how a simple fish could have such power. "So should I eat salmon every day?" he asked eagerly. The old man laughed. "You don't need to become a grizzly bear," he joked. 2 or 3 servings a week are enough. The key is variety and balance. Let's come together to support our community. If you are a kind person, please hit the like button on this video and leave some energetic comments to spread positive vibes. Together, we can make a difference. Culinary versatility. And, the elder added with a twinkle in his eye, salmon is as versatile as it is beneficial. You can grill it, bake it, roast it, or even enjoy it raw in sushi. It's like having a culinary superpower in your kitchen. The young man nodded enthusiastically, eager to incorporate this new knowledge into his diet. But there's more, the old man said. Salmon doesn't just nourish us, it also teaches us a valuable lesson. What lesson? The apprentice asked curiously. Salmon reminds us of the importance of swimming against the current when necessary, the elder explained. In life, sometimes we must go against the flow to reach our goals. Salmon does it to spawn, and we do it to grow and improve. Now, my young apprentice, let's talk about nuts, the old man continued, holding up a handful of walnuts. These little powerhouses are like a treasure chest of omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and proteins, an elixir for both mind and body. How can such small nuts have so much power? The young man wondered aloud. The elder smiled, pleased by the young man's curiosity. Walnuts are like shields against aging. Their healthy fats keep your heart strong, while their antioxidants combat the cellular damage that causes aging. Did you know that even the ancient Romans valued walnuts for their health benefits? Versatility of walnuts. It's important to include them in a balanced diet. Add them to salads, sprinkle them on yogurt, or enjoy them as a snack. Variety is the key to good nutrition, the elder advised. Walnuts are versatile and delicious. You can use them in sweet or savory dishes. Even top chefs use them to add texture and flavor to their creations, he added with a knowing wink. And don't forget, he continued, when you eat walnuts, you're literally feeding your mind and body. Holistic health. But remember, the old man emphasized, nutrition alone isn't enough. Regular exercise and meaningful relationships are just as important. The elder slowly rose and walked over to a small refrigerator in the corner of the room. Now let me show you something that might change how you view aging, he said, pulling out a pitcher filled with a deep, rich-colored liquid. Are you ready to discover the hidden power of this simple juice? He asked, pouring the purple liquid into 2 cups. What is that? The young man asked curiously. The old man smiled. This, my young friend, is grape juice. But it's not just any juice, it's nature's antioxidant powerhouse. It contains resveratrol, a compound that acts like a protective shield for our bodies. The young man took a sip, savoring the sweet, delicious nectar. How can something so simple be so potent, he wondered. Ah, that's the beauty of nature, the elder replied. Resveratrol isn't just found in grapes, it's also in other purple fruits like blackberries and blueberries. It's as if nature gave us a color-coded guide to the most beneficial foods. Probiotics. Recent studies have shown that resveratrol can improve heart health and even boost cognitive function. It's like giving your body an internal tune-up. The old man smiled enigmatically. But what if I told you that the secret to staying young isn't just in what you eat, but in the tiny tenants living in your gut? Tenants in my gut? What do you mean, master? The apprentice asked, puzzled. The elder chuckled softly. I'm talking about probiotics, those beneficial bacteria that keep your gut healthy and balanced. They're like a miniature army defending your health from within. Bulgarian discovery. The ancient Bulgarians knew this well. In fact, Bulgarian bacteriologist Stoic Grigorov discovered the Lactobacillus bulgaricus bacterium that ferments milk into yogurt. It's no coincidence that Bulgaria has one of the world's longest living populations. These probiotics help maintain a balanced gut microbiota, supporting digestion and overall health. But remember, the old man warned, not all yogurts are created equal. Look for ones with live and active cultures, and avoid those loaded with added sugars. And yogurt isn't the only source of probiotics. Kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, and other fermented foods are excellent choices. Variety is essential for a diverse and healthy gut microbiome. The young man, excited by this new knowledge, looked at yogurt with newfound respect. Remember, concluded the wise elder, our body is a complex ecosystem. Taking care of our gut is just as important as taking care of ourselves. It's all part of the balance we seek in life. And now, the elder said with a dramatic pause, let's talk about an ancient elixir that could be your secret ally in the quest for eternal vitality. This ancient elixir, the old man revealed, is green tea. But not just any green tea. This brew has been revered for centuries in the East for its rejuvenating properties. Green tea is a treasure chest of antioxidants, particularly catechins, which combat free radicals and reduce inflammation. It's like giving your body an internal cleanse every time you take a sip, the elder explained. But that's not all, he continued with enthusiasm. Green tea also contains L-theanine, an amino acid that works synergistically with caffeine to improve brain function. It's like giving your mind a gentle yet powerful boost. The young apprentice took a sip from his cup. It has an interesting taste, but how can a simple drink do so much? He wondered. That's the wonder of nature, the elder replied. Dr. Andrew, an expert in integrative medicine, points out that drinking green tea can enhance mental clarity while promoting relaxation. A perfect balance. Tea ritual. Enjoying tea is just as important, the old man added. It's a moment for calm and reflection, a pause in our busy lives that lets us reconnect with ourselves. The young man, now fascinated, asked, "So should I drink green tea all day?" The old man chuckled. Moderation is key, my young friend. 2 or 3 cups a day are enough to gain its benefits. As Aristotle said, virtue lies in the middle. And remember, he added with a wink, green tea can also refresh your skin and boost your metabolism. Turmeric. But wait, the elder said with a glint of mystery in his eyes, there's more. What if I told you that the next stop on our journey to eternal youth is right in your spice rack? He walked to a small shelf and pulled out a jar filled with a bright yellow powder. Do you recognize this golden spice? He asked. The young man's eyes widened. Turmeric? I've heard of it, but how can a simple spice be so powerful? The elder smiled knowingly. Turmeric contains curcumin, a potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. It's like having a team of cleaners and repair specialists working 24/7 inside your body. Activation tip. In India, the old man explained, where turmeric is a staple, age-related diseases are significantly less common. It's no coincidence turmeric has been valued for centuries for its healing properties. But there's a secret to unlocking its full potential, he added. Curcumin is best absorbed when combined with black pepper and a healthy fat like olive oil or coconut oil. Nature gave us the perfect recipe for longevity. He began preparing a golden infusion, mixing turmeric, black pepper, and coconut oil into hot water. This drink, he said, is like a warm hug for your body, perfect for starting or ending your day. The young apprentice, captivated by the knowledge, asked, "Is there anything else I should know?" The old man's face lit up with a playful smile. Yes, indeed. The next secret lies in something many consider a guilty pleasure. He reached into a drawer and pulled out a small bar of dark chocolate. Chocolate? Seriously? The young man asked, half in disbelief. Not just any chocolate, the elder clarified. Dark chocolate with at least 70% cacao is like a hidden treasure in the world of healthy foods. It's rich in antioxidants and flavonoids, compounds that work as little warriors fighting against inflammation and cell damage. Moderation is key. Did you know, he continued, that regular consumption of dark chocolate can improve cognitive function? It's like giving your brain an extra dose of energy and clarity. So should I eat chocolate all day? The young man asked eagerly. The old man laughed heartily. Not so fast, my young friend. As Aristotle wisely said, virtue lies in the middle. A small piece of dark chocolate each day is enough to enjoy its benefits. Besides, he added with a knowing smile, dark chocolate may seem bitter at first, but if you savor it patiently, its hidden sweetness reveals itself, just like the simple pleasures in life. The young man nodded thoughtfully, realizing the deeper meaning behind the elder's words. As the ancient Greeks used to say, we are what we eat. Since time immemorial, people have recognized the transformative power of food. We're just rediscovering this wisdom. Ultimate secret. But there is one secret that surpasses them all, the elder said mysteriously. Can you guess what it is? The young apprentice pondered for a moment, reflecting on everything he had learned. Moderation, he ventured. An excellent observation, the old man nodded. Moderation is essential, but the true secret is even simpler yet deeper. He paused dramatically before continuing. The most important ingredient for a long and healthy life is balance, not just in what we eat, but in how we live. Consistency. We've talked about blueberries, spinach, salmon, walnuts, grape juice, yogurt, green tea, turmeric, and dark chocolate. Each has unique benefits, but real magic happens when we combine them in a balanced diet. The elder rose and began pacing slowly, gesturing thoughtfully as he spoke. Consistency is key. It's not about eating miracle foods occasionally, but maintaining healthy habits over time. As the philosopher Will Durant said, "We are what we repeatedly do." And remember, the elder concluded with warmth in his voice, true youth comes from how we live every day. A positive attitude, meaningful relationships, regular exercise, restful sleep, all these elements are just as important as nutrition. The young man listened intently, feeling inspired by the elder's wisdom. Longevity isn't just about adding years to your life, the old man said with a smile. It's about adding life to your years. As Carl Jung once said, the life that is truly lived is one where the soul finds meaning. So, my young apprentice, live well, eat wisely, and cherish every moment. With that, the wise elder smiled warmly, his eyes gleaming with timeless wisdom. Thank you, master, the young man said sincerely. Go now, the old man replied, and let your journey toward vitality and wisdom begin. Thank you for watching this video. Let's support our wonderful community by hitting subscribe and turning on notifications right now. Show everyone that you're living kindly by liking the video and sharing your experiences in the comments. Take action now to spread positive energy.